Good morning, kids. This is Miss Denise. Today, I want to explain the workshop we're going to be solving in today's class. And I want you to know what is it about, what's the teaching, and that's the main purpose of this video. Well, as you can see, the teaching is teaching number 1, get well soon. So yes, we're going to be talking about illnesses, injuries, and what we do to get better. Remedies and medicines. The goal is to describe illnesses and injuries and say how to treat them. As you can see here, we have a link. This is the link where you can find the teachings, the goal, and the topics that we have already shared with you. So if you want to see them and write it down on your notebook, you can just click on this link and you can go there and write it down on your notebook. Here, as you can see, we have the vocabulary that corresponds to illnesses and injuries. For example, measles, backache, fever, cut, cold, bruise, toothache, the shivers, the flu, headache, cough, stomachache, runny nose, sore throat, broken arm, among others. At the bottom of this picture, there are 2 questions that I would like you to think about and try to answer. Did you ever injure your arms or legs? Did you ever have a cast? A cast is in Spanish un yeso, okay? Let's continue. When we are sick or injured, a part of our body hurts. Sometimes when we break a part of our body or when we have an injury, we need to get a cast. So, when we are seriously sick or injured, we need to go to the doctor or to the hospital for both an injury and an illness. We can say, get well soon. So, as a wish for the other person to get better, we can use this expression, hey, get well soon, mejórate pronto in Spanish. Well, here, as you can see, we have a code. This is the code that corresponds to our Google Classroom site. There you can find for more videos and games that I share with you, remember? So I would like you to all join to this classroom, special classroom we have. And here, as you can see, there is a little reading. We also share with you the virtual links that corresponds to our class for B and for C. Here we have a reading. I'm gonna read it. When was the last time you saw a doctor? Our bodies are amazing. Every day they work hard to keep us healthy, but everyone gets sick sometimes. When we have a cold, it means germs enter in our body. We can see them, but they can make us sick. Some germs can live for 2 hours on your desk. So use tissues when you sneeze or cough and wash your hands with soap. But germs aren't the only things that make you feel bad. You may get an earache, a headache, a stomachache, or a toothache. It's a good idea to have a first aid kit. That's a good place to keep a thermometer. So if you have a fever, you know where to find it. That's also a good place to keep bandages, tape, and scissors. When we are a little sick, we don't go to the doctor. We stay home and rest. Symptoms when we have illnesses may vary. For example, some people feel dizzy. When you feel dizzy, you might fall. A symptom is what you feel when you are sick or hurt. A sneeze is a symptom for a cold. If a person is sick, need to take medicine to get better. And here, as you can see, there is a key vocabulary where you can find out for all the new words that were part of the reading. So in order to let you know which is the complete meaning of the test, I prepare the vocabulary. At the bottom, we have the explaining of should. Should is the grammar topic in this teaching. We use should to give advice or also to talk about mandatory things, obligation. For example, Fanny has a broken leg. She should get a cast. Fanny tiene una pierna rota. Ella debería ponerse un yeso. So the word should is to talk about, to give an advice, to basically give a recommendation. Everybody should have a first aid kit. If you sneeze, you should use tissues. She feels dizzy, she should sit down. The negative form of should is shouldn't. So, if you want to make negative sentences or negative statements, you can use the opposite, shouldn't. For example, if you have a headache, you shouldn't eat any more ice cream. He has a fever. He shouldn't go to school. We can also make questions with the word should. For example, should he take an aspirin? Yes, he should. No, he shouldn't. Should I get a bandage? Yes, you should. No, you shouldn't. Or you can also make information questions. What should she drink for a third throat? She should drink a lemonade. Where should he go? He should go to the doctor. At the bottom, we have an activity. This is a matching activity. In one side, you have the illness or the injury, and in the other side, you have some suggestions. You have to match the illness or the health problem with the suggestion. You have to choose the right suggestion that corresponds to each health problem. At the bottom, we have some exercises, as you can see here, where we can use should or shouldn't. I also prepare some exercises with pictures, so it's gonna be very easy. If you want to, you can be working on the books. It's not necessary, remember what I told you, but if you want to practice, you can practice on pages from 56 to 64 on the student's book, or you can practice on the workbook from pages 42 to 45. At the bottom, well, as you can see, it says evaluation. We don't have any evaluation this time. No tenemos evaluación en esta ocasión. Es una actividad para desarrollar, but still I want you to do it, and I want you to send it to my email as usual by Genosoft, or you can send it to the email that I have already shared with you. Okay, students, that's all for today. I hope God bless you and you have a great week. Bye-bye.